The following is made possible by a grant from the Juice Corporation.
All right, you ready? Listen to this. Am I starting off like that? Maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna forget that I just did that, and then feel the pain of embarrassment later in my chest. This is a commission that I did. Okay, so I did it a couple weeks ago, but I've been so afraid of doing this part right here because I like showing off things that I've done, but I also don't like when I have nothing to talk about or no insight or whatever. And the only insight I can do is stare at this and tell you what's going on. And I mean, I've done that dozens of times. You know what I mean? Like, this is the worst part about what no, it's not. I don't know, because it's something that's done. I get to do it. You know what I mean? I get to be finished and have a thing, you know? But it's just that I go, you ramble on like an idiot, you know? But in this, I just finished the math portion. But I also screwed it up because I had to go back. There is, the names will be protected. Wait, the names will be changed to protect the innocent. This is man and there is dog, okay? And so with dog, I had to, what did I have to do? I had to redo it. My little math techniques, I'm always evolving it. I'm creating my own little style. Nobody taught me this. It's just something that evolved. And you got to find, if you want to fill in what you're drawing, proportionate to what you're drawing it on, then you need to hit a couple of markers. Be like, this is the width, this is the height. And within those parameters, here's where certain things are. I'm always trying to condense, no, what's the word I'm looking for? Simplify it. And I think I might have found something in dog when I had to redo it. Because I started drawing dog, you know what I mean? And I started drawing dog, and it just, you know, it ended up just straight dookie, you know what I mean? Just do. Now look at this. This always happens when I'm drawing. If somebody's got a beard or something, or even just like the sides of their face and stuff, like the contour of their face doesn't show up until, that's not out of frustration. That was my child. Anyway, so when you get the outlines, the extremes of their face, but maybe they have a beard, it's not until you get the detail in, once I get into the color, that I can actually shape the face, make the sides. So at this point, I just go, man, it just looks like a big cartoonesque look to the face, and I know that's not it. And then I what do you call it? I keep questioning whether or not it's coming out right. And then eventually I just throw the papers all up in the air, and then I just say, screw it, I'll figure it out later. And I did. I think I did, at least. You see, here is dog. And so that means that what I'm doing right now, I actually restarted. None of this was used. And part of it was impatience because, I keep going from here. Part of the impatience was that there's so much other detail to the dog's eyes that it makes it look like they're too small, too far apart, whatever. The selection of these pictures was intentional. And one of the sort of things about it is that obviously the light is a little harsh light on man, but I ended up going with it. Or no, not going with it. I made only a couple of different adjustments, and in the end, the final picture, which you saw at the very beginning, it looks like maybe a light, like a little bit of a spotlight coming down as like sort of a key light, boom, and then reflecting off onto the dog in more of a diffuse way. Now, is that how photons work? No, I don't think so. But it works for me because, you know, these were the desired images, and I do what I did. You know what I mean? So wait a minute. Does this mean that this is the screwed up part that I didn't finish? Did I get this far before I scrapped everything? Or or did I just ramble and look away and not realize that this is... Oh, maybe. I guess this is dog. You know, I didn't see myself restart it, but I certainly did. And I was gonna say that's a lot to trash. So this was something. What was it? I was trying to soften the harshness of the light, but what that did was it created, when you actually transfer the colors over, it just looks like blindingly glaring. So it was the lesser of two evils in that regard. I did, as I always say, I did struggle a lot midway because I kept I would be in this position and go, I don't know how I'm going to make this work. Because every time that there's flat colors, the base colors to start out with, it's like I just go, I say, this is awful. Because you have to redo it. You have to get the likeness down with the pencils, then you have to introduce color, and then reintroduce the likeness with the color. And in this case, with dog, I really was just winging it, because I don't know if I've ever drawn a furry creature before. So I just had to sort of play around until I realized that I could give it a little bit of texture, a little fur texture, you know what I mean? And in doing so, you kind of have to do that in all parts of it. You can't just have one part that's just this like glaringly flat color and everything around it have, you know, kind of chicka 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 chicka. You know what I mean? I don't mean to get technical on you and whatnot. So now my greatest fear has transpired. I'm only halfway through a video and I've ran out of shit to say. Hold on, I have to mute myself. I am sick at the time of this recording. So I was, you know, I don't want to cough into the microphone, you know. God damn. See, this is why I said I just have to do this, because I'm not a commentator. You know what I mean? I'm not a commentator. So in the middle of this, I start saying, man, you are hitting the obnoxious wall, you know? What are those things in the back? Oh, that's one of my little makeshift highlighter that I tried to make a little highlighter for specific numbers in the math portion. The math portion, which I've never heard any quote-unquote artist talk about the math portion. So that makes me question myself. But damn does it make me good at, damn does it make me handy. Look at this. Look, I like this part. This was fun. This is when I felt really, look at the way he looked in the picture right here. That's like that's like terrible, what do you call it? It's like terrible Super Mario fan art. But I did take a break to figure out what the hell am I going to do for the background. What I ultimately did for the background was dark and simple and dark, because I wanted the, you know, I wanted things to stand up. I don't remember. Like I said, I did this. This was finished a couple weeks ago. I think around here I started seeing, you know, some sort of realism emerging, and I said, okay, it's gonna be okay. There's always a worry part in the middle where I say, I've screwed this all up. I'm wasting my time. There's no way I'm digging out of this hole. Imagine like one of those line graphs that just dips way down in the middle and then comes back up to line, like to level again. That's what it's like for me doing my thing. See, look, dog is done. I had to ahem again. Not every commentary is going to be a gem. You know what I mean? I don't go back and listen to these too, by the way. So it is what it is. And then I wonder, you know, why I get death threats. No, I don't get death threats. What am I talking about? God damn, what else do I got to say?
The Uzi 9mm.
I don't know, Arnold. I got Arnold on deck.
The 45 long slide with laser sighting.
I could just seriously, let's just play with my little board here. Let's just play with this. Yeah, where we got?
Ow. Ow. You see that guy kicking them boxes over there? Ow.
Fuck with the cobra, get bit.
Ow.
I'm just hitting buttons.
I'm fighting for my life.
That's what I do when I'm bored and alone, and now I've done it because I can't make I can't for the life of me make a professional YouTube video. Why did it stop? What's going on? This is a time lapse. How long was I gone to make that much of a, you know? Actually, you know what? This is pretty cool because I was looking down. I wasn't doing, you know.
That's what's up.
I was just looking down at this shit. And then I look up and I go, look, the beard's coming together. I'm like, that's pretty cool, man. I did. There was a long area where I had him sort of with Prodigy. You know what I mean? What do you call it? Who's that guy? Prodigy. Come play my game, I'll test ya. You know what I mean? God damn it! What was the hit that Prodigy had anyway? I'm starting to get it where it's at. So I guess I can move on from that thought. But I just saw the little things on the side. Damn it. That's one of those bands. I didn't think that I was going to get into a Prodigy discussion right now, but that's one of those groups that, like, they had a couple of hits back in the late 90s, and I can't remember, like, I can't keep in my mind, I can't quantify two or more at the same time. Like what I just said, I don't know if that song is the same as that one. I'm the fire starter, twisted fire starter. That would have been pretty funny if I just started saying that when the hair was, you know, just spiked on the side. Let's see. Yeah, I had a handful of references for each, and I went with the best quality of each. Mashed them together, figured I could put the dog's snout over the shoulder like they're just chilling together. You know what I mean? And I tried my best. That's all I can say. Thank God it's coming to the end of this video, though. It's over in a minute. Just like, you know, it was more than a shot, but it's, you know, just as painful, but prolonged. This is the final result, and this is what I did. And follow me on shit, but I understand if you don't. Actually, you know what? I have to stick around for 20 seconds because I realize I just clipped a long tail on this kite. We're only halfway through this end screen. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. This is the video. This is just what it is.